that was the day. I wonder where that went.
Oh, you're talking about the
Foamposite Supreme NYC release canceled due to public safety by NYPD. And somebody sat there and drew that on a piece of paper and put it on the window, and that was there for like 2-3 days. The store didn't open for days after that.
Tell me that full story leading up to that day.
Leading up to that day, I mean, it's just like...
Where do you want to start from? You want to start from that week? How'd you hear about the shoot?
Being released? Like, just through the grapevine. Like, just like, yo, they doing it this week. Yo, what's happening this week? Like, it was just like... You know, an employee
but you've seen this for months.
Person. Yeah, the leaked pictures were around. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know, like whatever, word just got around. Like, yo, it's this week. Yo, it's this week. It's happening. You know. So I remember, you know, we used to camp out at Preem days in advance. I'm talking about we was there Monday, we was there Tuesday for drops on Thursday. You know, taking shifts. Like just have the white van. Anybody shopping Supreme NYC?
Hell, you got a white van.
Yeah. It was a straight creepy, terrible looking white van. It's the type of white van
like
your mama like tell you about. Like it's a crazy white van. My boy Booz's van. Shout out Booz. And the van would stay parked in front of the store, and we'd be like rotating. You know, I go home for a few hours, take a shower, run do a shift at work, come back. Like we'd rotate and like to hold our spot down as the first people going in the store. And this isn't way back. I know like the OG Supreme guys. I talk this and they're like, you don't know. But this is like my beginnings, bro. So I remember getting in like Monday, Tuesday, and there was people there. There was, you know, 50, 60, 70 people there on Monday.
And everybody knew about this.
Yeah, waiting for it. But we used to wait in Jersey Alley, like around the corner from Supreme, not really in front of the store.
That's where people take all their flicks, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, it's got a cobblestone, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we used to camp out in there waiting so we wouldn't be in front of the store, pissing off the employees and the people in the building. So I remember there was mad people there, like 50, 60, 70 people there. On the Monday, on the Tuesday. So it was like, yeah, it's definitely happening. It's, you know, we had our fake list. We had a list of like, you know, how people were coming as people were coming.
Is that the finesse? You just make up a fake list?
No, it would be a real list. Like, we'd make a list. You know what I mean? Like, did a couple extra names get added on here and there? Yeah, happens. You know what I mean?
Who controlled that list?
Lou was the one that controlled that list for years.
So y'all just came up with this brilliant idea. We're gonna start a list.
We didn't come up with that list.
Our
been
crew that controls the list.
No, but like we were fair about it for the most part. So like somebody came, what's your name? Put your name on the list. You know what number you are. You're number 32 on that list. Whatever, right? Now if that list holds to the morning, because like it's not like the store was like, all right, where's your list? This is what we're going by. Sometimes if it got hectic, the security might take our list. But in general, like toward the end, they started really rocking with our list. But at first, for that release, like they didn't give a fuck. But it just wound up as the days got shorter. Like I remember Wednesday was like all hell. Like people were coming in from out of town. People were coming in on planes, on buses. Like every sneakerhead in America was coming to New York.
Because that's the only place that was.
This was the only place that was selling them. Period. This and online, but everybody knew online is smoke. Like you know what I mean? Ain't no good chances online. Especially back then. Bots was living back then. So Wednesday was just. I remember I left Wednesday morning to go to work, right? I came back Wednesday afternoon at like 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon. And bro, I'm talking about the block was impassable. Cars couldn't drive up Lafayette. There was so many people. There's like a photo that somebody took in a helicopter. You ever seen that one of like the block? Cars could not drive down Lafayette. There were just so many people. It was insane. And like they put up barricades like in front of the store so you couldn't be in front of the store. Like if this is the door to the store, there were barricades like coming like this. Like, you know, 2 barricades out just so that there was a square in front of the store with nobody in front of it. And they were just trying to get people to line up and trying to get people to line up. And they weren't even really trying to get people to line up. They were trying to get people to leave. Like, yo, y'all can't even line up yet. It's too many people. Y'all gotta come back at like 5 in the morning type. They wanted people out of there.
Give me the time frame. So you got off work at what, 3?
Like 3 o'clock. Okay, I probably got there by like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
So how long were you there before they actually, like the cops rolled up?
Probably like,
were the cops there?
Cops was there already when I got there, but they probably like slapped that sign on the door and like said like, that's it. Probably around like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
So they waited a couple hours.
Yeah, like if things got like, they were like a lot of pushing and shoving. Like people were all trying to like fake getting the line. I believe a cop sprayed some pepper spray during all that madness. Like it was messy, man. It was messy. I remember security guard grabbed one of the biggest security guards, grabbed one of the barricades, right? And lifts it up and starts pushing everybody back using the barricade.
Which is super ineffective because you got a whole bunch of people just pushing back.
But he's a big dude. This bodyguard's the size of a doorway, like big dude. It doesn't matter, but like it was crazy. It was crazy. It was complete insane. And then even when they said it was over and it's canceled and they slapped that big sign on the door that said
people
like,
still waiting.
Of course, everybody, nobody left. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Toward the night, a lot of people did leave, but everybody came back the next morning. And the crazy thing is, the next morning, we fake had it organized. The next morning we had a line starting at G-Star, right at the corner of G-Star on whatever, Prince, is that right there? Yeah, on Prince. We had a line at the corner of G-Star going straight back toward Broadway. And
You started a fake line?
I mean, we started a line. Like us as people that wanted the sneaker, grab barricades and put them up and like, yo, come on, we gonna do this. Cause like sometimes a store will say it's canceled, but if us as the consumer, if we get it right, sometimes they let it rock. And we got it right, like whatever. It wasn't 1 by 1, it wasn't 2 by 2. The barricades were probably out like 5-6 feet, and it was just people. But 90% of the people were in these barricades and just snaking back and going around the corner. You know what I mean? So the line was deep as can be, and we had the line like semi-acceptable to the point where we like the word was like, yo, they're gonna let it go. They're gonna let us do this. Like it's gonna be all right. And then the manager from G-Star came and was like, what the is this? Why are all these? Because we was against the glass. This was us, right against G-Shock. This is G-Shock. Not G-Shock, I'm sorry, G-Star. G-Star Raw. This is us against G-Star, right here. Glass panels. And the lady came and was like, yo, what are y'all doing? Get away from my store, get off my glass. And she told the cops, like, no, y'all can't do this, y'all. You're gonna mess up my business for the day. No, y'all can't be on this, y'all gotta get off the store. If you want, put them on the other side. And then they like, for a second, tried to move the line from the glass to the other side of the sidewalk. And in trying to do that, everything went to shit and it was over.
Are you mad at her for that?
Hate that lady.
That fake lineup obviously didn't work.
Nah.
How many hours did you wait?
The entire night. And since Monday, like I put in hours every day.
So it got shut down by the cops.
Yeah.
Most people went away. Some people still lingered around.
You stayed. You know what's funny? In that photo of the helicopter, you can see the white van parked in front of the store. We stayed in the white van all night, like on some hiding shit. Like we weren't even in, there was nobody in the passenger seat, in the driver's seat.
Oh,
we were like in the back of the white van, like, yo, in case it happened, we just, we're right here in front of the store. Like we had all these grand plans, didn't mean shit. Man. Then we, in our, infinite wisdom, thought like, all right, well, everybody's here, we just gonna move the barricades over. But there was no barricade on this side was the problem. There was a barricade in the front and a barricade going down on our right-hand side. So like, we would've moved this over, but now you need to have another barricade here. So once you move this over and there's no wall, everybody's trying to like snake and come around to the front. It ain't work, man. It ain't work.
When did you actually disperse?
I think we stayed there till 2-3 in the afternoon, maybe even later than that. Like we just stayed, like just hanging out, like because you know what? There's been so many times where events and sneaker releases have been canceled, and then like you go home and then you hear like, yo, they let it rock afterwards, bro. Like enough people left and they let it go.
Well, more of the story, did you end up getting a pair eventually?
Like maybe months later that I paid more for and sold for a little bit more than that. I never got one for myself.
All right, so there you have it, SoleStreet Sneaker, Colorado.
SoleStreet Sneaker, what up?
Okay, aka Andre,
yes.
Thank you for stopping by.
I
hope you
appreciate
guys
it, man.
enjoyed that.
Anytime.
Hit the thumbs up, please.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Smash the like.
If you have questions about stories that you've seen him in, that you want him to elaborate on, then just leave it below. And then maybe the next time he's back around, I'll just ask him some of those questions. And we'll get some more details about those stories.
Yeah.
Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we're out of here.
Later.
All right, so the cameras are off. We realized we forgot a very important item, according to this man.
It's an important item. Nobody believes me. I'm telling them.
Take it away.
Yeah, Supreme dudes want this. This is the poster, Supreme Lafayette Street, bathroom door, 2019. It is the poster of the sticker, and this is something that was available at the party that they did, the launch party, and they had them there today in store. I don't think you'll get this with any online purchases. This is the poster. They got all the stickers without the word Supreme going through it.
How much did you buy this for?
They gave it to you for free today with the purchase of the book. You got one, yeah. This is gonna be worth a couple $100 easy.
And you're keeping this?
Yeah. I'm framing this. I'm gonna take this to the framer and get it framed. I love stickers. I love the tchotchkes. So for me, like this makes sense. That's gonna be in a nice frame, and then I'm gonna put that frame in like some nice cardboard and some bubble wrap, and then I'm gonna put it in storage.
What?
That's just.
You might as well just drill a hole.
Nah. But I got a couple. I'll slap one on the wall with some painter's tape, but I'm gonna get one framed nice and I'll put that away.